On March 31, 1878, Jack Johnson was born in Galveston, Texas. His parents, Henry and Tiny Johnson, were the children of former slaves. They lived in a small shack with 5 other children. His father worked as a janitor and porter, while his mother did odd jobs to help support the family. When Jack was 16, his father died. The family was poor, and there wasn't a lot of food to go around. Sometimes we'd go to bed hungry, he recalled. We were so poor we couldn't even get a good night's sleep. After school, Johnson started working as a janitor, a waiter, and anything else he could find to make some money. It wasn't easy. In those days, jobs were scarce, and most of the work that African Americans could find was low-paying and degrading. Despite the hardship, Johnson was known for his charm, wit, and rebellious streak. He was never content with the role society expected of him. He didn't want to be a janitor or a waiter. He wanted more from life. In his teens, Johnson became fascinated with boxing. It was a brutal, underground sport at the time, often associated with gambling and street fights. But for young African American men, it was also one of the few ways to break into national recognition and financial independence. So Johnson began to box. He fought in backroom saloons and on street corners for small purses, sometimes as little as $5 or $10. These were not official fights, but bare-knuckle brawls organized for betting. His natural athleticism, quick reflexes, and intelligence inside the ring soon made him stand out. But there was a big problem. The heavyweight title was dominated by white champions who refused to fight black contenders. This was the color line. But Johnson was determined to break through. He knew that he was good enough to be champion, and he was willing to do whatever it took to get a shot at the title. And that's why Johnson fought everyone. He fought white fighters and black fighters. He fought big guys and small guys. He wasn't afraid of anyone. He was willing to fight anyone, anywhere, anytime. Because Johnson knew that if he kept winning, eventually someone would have to recognize him, and they did. People started to take notice of Johnson and his record. Soon he was fighting for bigger purses, against tougher opponents. And in 1908, he got his big break. He was given a shot at the world heavyweight title. Stay tuned to find out what happens next in the life of Jack Johnson. How does he deal with racism? How does he deal with his opponents? How does he deal with his personal life? All of this and more in the next episode. See you then.